started the YouTube. Nobody's on yet, but here, even though no one's on, I'll start talking. Hi, everyone. We're here at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum. If you don't get to catch us live, the replay will be available. Do you want to take a selfie stick? This is actually, I'm sorry if it's a little, for a second, everyone. Wait, why is this opening? Okay, flip it, you're saying, and then give it to you? Okay, so we're gonna flip the phone, and then I'm not gonna be holding it. It's gonna be Eric on deck. So I'm gonna flip it, and we'll talk. Okay, so, okay, actually, I can leave my...
Yep.
Hi, everyone. We're here at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum, and this was a recommendation from a follower here. So, this will be open Sunday night that we can investigate. I'm going to grab my glasses. So we maybe lay out some equipment here Sunday night.
Yeah, if it's open, yeah.
Because we're also in here because it's air conditioned, and it is very hot right now outside. We're coming to the museum in Miami, Florida. Just to be a little too. You're the first of any of the lives to see this room, so you are getting exclusive coverage on this little room here at the Gold Coast. As you can see, I will have to thank Third Realm because he was the one. I was like, what are you talking about? But saying, okay, so we're here. Just giving you, again, this is the Gold Coast Railroad Museum in Miami, Florida. I'll be coming live with all of you Sunday night during the paranormal investigation. Again, we're in Miami. Now here it's a great experience for an adult as well. Are you able to turn on any cars? Are you just okay? So it's somebody from the club now. So I'm trying to see get some railroad cars to come on. Maybe pass this.
No, he just doesn't turn the trains on.
I'll talk a little bit. Railroad cars here as well. Say, too. So this is like, what is this? Is this building called anything? Okay, so luckily, again, this came from a listener, and this is where my lives are participatory. If you get to watch the replay, either or. We didn't even know about this building until follower said something. I didn't even know what he was talking about at first, but we asked around, and here we are. So this is good. We get to see exclusive access. Okay, it's resuming. Okay, so if we have connectivity issues, everyone, I don't know, I've been having problems with YouTube lately, and I do stream live on other platforms, so it's got to be something with YouTube that this is going on, because I went live with you the other day, and it did not save the replay. That's why you only have 1 minute of a live from the last time I went live, because it only saved 1 minute. So we're here at the Gold Coast Railroad Museum in Miami, Florida. We're in one of the buildings that has small railroad cars. Here in a back building in Miami, Florida. One of the most important railroad cars here on the grounds is the presidential car, which is the Ferdinand Magellan. 4 of our U.S. presidents stayed in this car. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President Eisenhower, he used it the least. It was just ceremonial, his use. President Truman, and also President Reagan. Also, Eleanor Roosevelt was on the train car. They are Pullman. That is a Pullman train car. And interestingly enough, Bob Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln's oldest son, was president of the Pullman Train Car Company. It was built after, Bob went back into spirit in 1926. The presidential cars in the 1930s. President Roosevelt was a frugal man and did not want a new railroad car commission. So he had his staff find a used railroad car that became the presidential car. So it's got a lot of history. There's also the Zephyr outside, which is allegedly haunted by a ghost that an investigator that I know, who's not here on YouTube, refers to him as Grumpy, and he is confident we're going to cross paths with Grumpy during the actual investigation Sunday. So this is what I'm doing with you right now, is an investigative locale preview. So we've been here now almost 3 hours. Yeah. We've been, walking the grounds. We got a tour of the presidential car. This helps me with all of you cut to the chase. I'm not fumbling around Sunday. We've done a walk of the grounds. We've looked at some of the railroad cars. We've been inside in the museum shop. That's saying, and this is where you helped me. If one of y'all didn't tell me about this building, wouldn't have known to come back here or even ask Victor, the tour guide, who does a wonderful job. And this is also a plug to come here to the Gold Coast Railroad Museum here in Miami, Florida. I guess we'll do a little bit of a walk. Saying,
Should we walk back to the trains?
okay, should we do that?
We have to leave the air conditioning, we have to leave the air conditioned building.
Yeah, and that's why, too, we have orders, because it's like especially for so many good things. We're leaving now about the time we get here. Okay, so we're going to take you to the railroad train cars. Hopefully YouTube doesn't crash everyone. So let's put our fingers crossed. So we're going to leave this building.
And the air conditioning.
And we're going to suffer for all of you. Just going to railroad train cars. Getting our steps in. We do not have should always ask, what are the limitations? And one of the limitations with Sunday is we may not have Wi-Fi connectivity in the railroad cars, saying. So that helps us plan accordingly to bring portable Wi-Fi. We'll see if that works. But then we have to make adjustments. Activity in the railroad cars. There's also a NASA connection in the railroad cars as well. This is along the line of Zephyr, which we're going to investigate, which is allegedly very wanted. We did not go into Zephyr today, but we were in the Ferdinand Magellan, which is a presidential car. And there's also a hospital car connected to the presidential car as well. This is the Zephyr. Say it again. Ooh, it's air conditioned. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, let's take it home. Look at, oh my god, we can, oh my god, investigating in here. We'll be able. Oh, people are saying stuff? Oh, you look gorgeous. Keep thriving. Thank you for that. That's you know what it is, Eric's here. Wait, I'll do really quick, everyone. Here I am inside. We keep losing connection inside the Zephyr, which is really haunted. Another investigator was telling me here. Now I'm looking at my hair. This is the Florida humidity. That's saying another investigator, Arnie, who's not on here, had said that the Zephyr is very haunted by a ghost that he calls Grumpy, and he's confident that Grumpy's going to make his presence known. Because this live keeps knocking out, I don't know what we're going to have with the replay, but we came in here because it's air conditioned. That's why we packed lots of water today. I'm fine as long as there's water. I'm saying myself because I've filmed in hotter conditions than this, believe it or not, or like this inside a building with no air. But this is the Zephyr in here, just to give you. So we will definitely be setting up equipment here Sunday night. Okay, Eric's gonna take it and I'm gonna flip it. Okay, now you have it. So this is, we'll see if we keep connection, everyone. I don't know how this is gonna go for a replay. Oh, this is good we came in here because, oh, looky. So we can lay out equipment here. Oh, this is good to know. Oh, this is good. You know, because it's like we're knowing what's presidential car, air conditioned, hospital car. This and the Zephyr. Good. Hey, this is good that this was good that you said to move around. So you get to see this. We're probably going to lay out equipment here Sunday. Can we? Was this like the bar or something?
Mm-hmm.
I can really also like equipment here. That's locked. is locked. Okay, you see staff member for entry. Okay, we'll see Sunday. Get in there. Very good. That was good. Very good. Okay, so this is the center. Oh, this is the same as before. Okay. Very good. Okay, we went in there, right? Before. We walked down this way or go to the next one? We usually go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next time around, cars, watch your step. Here. Sighting. Pneumatic steam bell. And bells, an interesting history. When with churches and stuff, they were supposed to, that ring of the bell historically was to ward off evil spirits. Right? Here's a little fun fact about those type of bells. A 2-man tie tong for switch ties, a single person tie tong, fireman's control on oil burning steam engine, internal mixing oil atomizer. So you see you've got all this interesting parts of the train: brake valve, fireman controls, non-lifting injectors, lifting injector, non-lifting injector. Oil cans. Here's a glass from the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. A steam whistle. Very cool steam whistle, 6-tone, adjustable. Very cool steam whistles.